Cheers to the end of 2021 and to the beginning of 2022, where hopefully we will get plenty of new figures. So yeah, this is my fourth time trying to film this, so let's try. I'm having wine to toast the coming new year, and if you're underage, please do not drink alcohol. Please drink some water or some soda or something like that, and just you and I, we can have a chat and celebrate by going over my pre-orders for 2022. I'm so excited. I do have a lot of figures I'm still waiting on to get announced. I do think most of them will still be 2022 releases. There are a lot of nendoroids especially, which is funny because I don't really collect nendoroids. I would love to hear your guesses on what I might be waiting on. I want to see what you guys think I'm buying. I don't think it's going to be that hard to guess some of them, but that's okay. So cheers. Hopefully my microphone won't hate me this time. I had to take off my external microphone and everything because it was being very annoying. But let's get into the pre-orders. So first we have Alan Walker, the Good Smile Company, obviously, nendoroid that was actually released in Japan in December, but I ordered it through Good Smile US, and their expected release date is January, but that's not going to happen. I also am organizing this by release date from where I ordered it from. One of those has like just a range of the dates, so we'll get to that later though. But I think Alan looks so cute. Look at him. I just love that he has the dongo, his little happy face. I love the Tim Kimpy too. I also love that it is the first uniform, because we never get to see that anymore. Super excited for the rest of the Degrey Man nendoroids coming out too. Hopefully we get a Lena. God, please, we need something other than that cursed Kotobukiya one where they couldn't even get her eye color right. Jeez. But I'm sure this is no surprise to anyone. I might get him earlier just because he is available on AmiAmi, and I am waiting for a payment request from AmiAmi right now. So it might be a little too tempting, to be honest. We'll see. So next we have a figure that was supposed to come out this month, December, but got delayed, and that is my first Ethos, which is the National Treasure Cup of Eternal Solid Gold. I just think she's so beautiful. I love how her hair lays down. She's probably going to be a bottom shelf figure just because I love her hair so much. I also think like her tights and her shoes look so good. I do know some Chinese collectors were really upset about her shoes because the cup she's based off of has her shoes are actually elephant trunks in the, I don't remember the cup's name because it's not actually called the Cup of Eternal Solid Gold. But I think it's still gorgeous. I do think it would be cool if they were elephant trunks, but that's fine. I'm excited to see how she looks. Next up, we have the 9S Nier figure. I'm very excited for him. I don't think this video is going to be up by the time I post this one because obviously it's been a mess. It's been a mess with this camera, but I did get the 2B standard edition and I love her. She's so beautiful. And I expect 9S to be just as beautiful. But I did get the standard editions because I didn't, well, technically I pre-ordered 9S first, and I just didn't like how uncanny valley his eyes look without the mask. I'll insert a photo for you guys because it feels cursed to me to have a figure look that doe-eyed and realistic. I did think about getting the deluxe edition for 2B, but I just decided I wasn't really going to display her without the skirt because I like that classic look, and I wouldn't want to have one unmasked and one masked. I don't know. So yay, he got delayed. He was supposed to come out in January. It was disappointing, but it happens. Next, you'll have a moment where you can see the computer, of course, but I did not order him on Solaris Japan. I ordered him from a private proxy, but in March, I also have Azul Ashen Grotto from Twisted Wonderland. I love this figure. I almost wasn't gonna order him, but because I didn't like how dark the water detailing was. I know a bunch of people thought it looked like ink, but it didn't to me, and I thought it was way too dark, and I thought it just kind of blended in with his tentacles a lot. But they did release other promo images, as you can see here, where it does look more clear like the illustration, and so I decided to just go for it. I do kind of wish that they did it like the My Ethos Little Mermaid or something like that. I think her water detailing is gorgeous. There's a few they could have based it off of, and I think they missed the mark mostly, but I think he's still gonna look pretty good. And I think he'll come out with less quality control issues than Riddle, I hope. Even though I got really lucky with my Riddle, thank God. He's just got less small details, so. But man, I will say his sculpt is gorgeous. Hopefully that stays perfect. All right, April. This one doesn't need much introduction. It is the Kakegurui Mary My Ethos figure on the poker table. Everyone and their mother pre-ordered it. It is gorgeous. She's wonderful, and I'm a huge Kakegurui fan, though unfortunately my favorite characters don't get figures. Though, to be fair, no one gets figures except Yumiko and Mary. But my favorite's Rurika for reference. I just love her character growth, especially when it comes to the arc where she joins Mary. She's wonderful. And I'm very excited to see how that'll progress more. I ship them a lot. I'm really behind in the manga, so we might have even gone way past all that. But I'm very excited for this Mary. Maybe eventually I can get a Rurika figure to kind of go with her, but we'll have to wait and see. All right. Next we have May. And wig hair in my mouth. Next we have May. May, I made some poor decisions. So the first figure, because we have two figures, and I can really only go for one figure a month unless it's cheaper figures. And these are not cheaper figures. But the first one is the Black Rock Shooter Inexhaustible version. This is actually something I kept looking at when I first started looking at figures really, and like actually going, I should do this. Like I should collect these. But eventually I was like, she's too much. I don't want to do it. Her pre-order closed. And I kept thinking about her over and over again. And eventually I checked Ami just one day. I was like, I'm gonna go check her out. And she had one available for pre-order because someone had canceled theirs, and I just did it. There was no stopping me. Like I actually did go into like a group chat with some of my friends and I was like, do I need her? And they were like, yes. And I'm like, okay, that's all I needed. So I am very excited for her. She's gonna be huge. Even though she's a 1/8 scale, I'm fully expecting her to be like this big at least, because her base is so intricate. It lights up. It's so cool. I also do think it is a fair price for her. The 20,580 yen. For something that detailed, that lights up, that is that big. I think it's okay. I don't mind paying that. The other figure, on the other hand, is my first bunny. So I didn't really want to go down that rabbit hole, but I just, ever since I saw this figure at Wonderfest, I thought she was absolutely gorgeous. I loved her hair. I thought the little garter on her thigh was so cute. I think the paint job is phenomenal. I will say there are other bunnies I want too, and I might get bunnies before this, even though she is my first bunny, because it's the first one I actually went, yes, I'm gonna buy that for sure. The other ones I like is the ever controversial Shiro from No Game No Life. I've been looking for her for a good price because I love her pose. I love her hair. I don't care about the controversy, man. I think she's cute. And if I think she's cute, I might just buy her. We'll see. The other ones I really like are the Ram and Ram that hold hands. I just think that's such a cute little detail. So who knows? Eventually I might get those too, but I'm trying to find like the perfect Ram and Ram for me. Same with the perfect Miku for me, which I might have found. We shall see when the painted prototype comes out. But I think Lassia looks absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't talk myself out of it. So next we have a little bit of a different pre-order. So this one's actually not a figure. I mean, not completely, I should say. So this is the AI, the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative Collector's Edition. And for those of you who know the AI Somnium Files game, you know Aiba, who is so cute and I love her. And they decided they were gonna do a pop-up parade of her just for the Collector's Edition. And I just kept being like, I don't really know, I'd rather just get the figure, because to be honest, I keep setting down AI Somnium Files and just forgetting about it. But I was like, okay, but I really like how this pop-up parade looks. So she's probably gonna be my first and maybe only pop-up parade. We'll see. Some more obscure characters, if they get pop-up parades, I'll totally go for them. It's gonna be all the figures. I'll buy the ones that I don't think will ever get scales. So. It was pretty funny. I wish I caught on. I saw someone on my figure collection saying, hey, I pre-ordered it, but I don't really want the figure. Does anyone want it? I was like, fuck, because it got snatched up pretty quick. All right, next. So he technically comes out in July, but where I pre-ordered him from, they have October to November as the suspected like arrival time, and this is the Heaven Official's Blessing Shelion, His Highness Who Pleased the Gods version from Good Smile Company Shanghai. Quite the title, and he is so pretty. I think his base is so gorgeous. I don't think it really looks that much like Shelion, but I just think the base is gorgeous. The flow of his outfit, the flow of his hair. It's just the face sculpt I have a little issue with, but that's okay. Maybe he'll be better in person, like the Yumeko bunny. I still don't think she's great in person, but as long as you people out there are happy. So hopefully we get a Hwa-chan to go with him. Please, please. I would love a Hwa-chan scale figure. So we'll see. I did not get the Wei Wuxian one. I think I'm sure I'm butchering these pronunciations. My friends who speak Chinese always laugh at me. But I'm trying. And I did not order him, and I'm kind of kicking myself for it, so I might get him. We'll see. And I did pre-order Shelion from Sideshow Collectibles. So next I put him in the July instead of the August. My bad. So next we have the My Ethos, another fairy tale Sleeping Beauty 1/8. I know a lot of people got this too. She is gorgeous. She has so much detailing. I think she's, once again, going to be a really great bottom shelf figure. I love that paint job. Hopefully my Ethos can come through on the shading. Here's hoping. Though from like real life, or from photos of like people who have them, God, my camera's dying. My camera's dying very quickly today. I don't think their shading's that bad, so we'll see. All right, next we have the Fate Grand Order Assassin Shuten Doji Festival portrait where she is the Jiangxi with her hands up. I just think that's a cute figure. I don't really know what else to say about it. I know it's like really pissing a lot of people off with is it tryptophobia, I think, with her sleeves, but I think she's fun. And last, if I can get this done quickly, is the Kaching Genshin Impact Driving Thunder version 1/7 figure. I think she's gorgeous. At the time I didn't play Genshin that much. I've been playing a bit more recently because of the Zhao banner and he failed me last time. But I think she's super cute. I love that base. I just could not turn away from her, so. But that's it. That's what I have pre-ordered so far. So tell me what pre-orders you have. I would love to hear your guesses on what else I'm getting and just what you have pre-ordered. So have a good 2022, everyone. And I hope I'll see you soon. Hopefully my camera issues stop. All right. Bye. See you next time.